exists. And this is where the ego in its own becomes so important and so precise in a way. There's a section in the ego in its own called man. And in this section, Stirner describes how we develop, kind of like, if you read it carefully, you can see the structure of exceptionalism kind of emerging in this chapter, in what he's describing. Okay, so he starts with the child. From the moment when he catches sight of the light of the world, a man seeks to find out himself. So the child is kind of thrown into a world of resistance, like victory or defeat. Victory or defeat. Between the two alternatives, the fate of the combat wavers. This is what he says. Everything kind of pushes back. The child is testing things, breaks things, tries to outwit things. But there's no exceptionalism yet. There's conflict, yeah, but there's no rule to negotiate. There's no internal authority at this point. So at this point, you don't need to be an exception because, nothing is kind of standing above you yet. But according to Stirner, that changes. Stirner says that later a new struggle appears. He says the stern life and death combat with reason enters later. He also says this is unreasonable, unchristian, unpatriotic, cries conscience to us. So now you're kind of no longer dealing with things. You're dealing with truth, you're dealing with morality, you're dealing with ideals, you're dealing with identity. And then Stirner says, we run after our thoughts now. So now the rule is inside you. And this is where exceptionalism is born. Because now you believe in the rule. But you can't fully live up to it. So what is it that you do? You don't abandon it. You create an ideal. You create the exception. And this is different. You say things to yourself like, this is different. My case is unique. This does not fully apply here. So exceptionalism is not rebellion at all. It's negotiation. It's like the idealist's way of surviving their own ideals.